So I don't hit the ball very far. And if I'm lucky, I might be able to get one 270. Well, that was a good hit, but around about 103, 104 miles an hour clubhead speed. And this year I've decided to have a go at a few big events and try and qualify for the Open. So I need a little bit of power. Today I'm going to be working with Matt from Performance 18. He's going to go through a few little exercises for me to help me generate some power, generate some strength, hit the ball a little bit further. Perfect. So, see, I can stand quite a lot further forward than you, Matt. Matt's a good six foot tall, are you?
Yeah, 6'3".
6'3", excellent. So, welcome to my channel.
Thank you for having me down.
Yeah, thanks for coming along. Today, I've just explained I don't hit the ball very far at all. Anyone that watches my channel has seen I'm about a 270 with a good hit, and I can I cheat it there in my mind. My words are cheat it there, because I know if I get the right launch, right spin with my low clubhead speed, I can just about get it out there. But it's not that reliable, and the lower the spin is, the more inconsistent I'm going to be. So I want a little bit of raw power. That's where you're hopefully going to help me with. The plan today, if you don't mind, I'm going to hit one.
Yeah,
would you mind watching me hit
of course,
one? Yeah. And have a little look at my clubhead speed.
Yes, definitely.
And just looking at my swing with your PT mentality, just have a little think about where that extra power is going to come from. So see, it's about as good as I can hit it.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Well, straight away we can see you've got a little bit of tightness through your thoracic spine. So obviously up top, we're not getting as much height and width as you'd want during a golf swing from obviously a skill acquisition point. But also as well, we can see that you're not really using the floor to develop that power. So that lower body strength and obviously ability to use the ground is where we're lacking slightly.
Yeah, yeah, that all makes sense to me. I feel like I hit it with everything I've got, but I'm not really using this explosive power here. Exactly. I dance around a little bit. I don't really complete my backswing. I feel very, very narrow and tight here, and I'd love. One thing I can't get is your 6'3" height, yeah. But I'd love to have that kind of height and that kind of width in my swing. You know, from a golf coach's point of view, I know those things are lacking.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
The reason we've got you in the room today is hopefully we can do a little bit of work on the bits that, yes, I understand, but the physical conditioning side I've obviously not got a clue about.
And there's a few things today we'll be able to take you through that will give you a bit of an insight as to how to increase that ability to hit the ball further. Great,
exciting. Right, keep watching. So, by the way, if you do subscribe to the channel already, thank you very much. If you don't, I'd love it if you gave us a little thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you follow me on social media, and we'll put on Matt's socials as well under this video. So let's get cracking. I'm just going to
get yourself a bit of movement.
One thing I've asked Matt to do with me, certainly, not only am I trying to find some power on the golf course, but I've entered an iron distance triathlon this year. It's called the Lakesman, raising money for Old Hay Children's Hospital. And again, link for that, donations are welcome. The link for that just giving is below. But you know, I need to not only find golf power, I need to make sure my body is mobile, stable, strong, and a lot of the sports I'm doing are very much kind of this way, not really rotational. No, so I'm guessing there's going to be a little bit of conflict. So I am asking Matt not just to help me. You got a bit of miracle working to do, not just help me get strong.
I've got my work cut out definitely,
but to keep a 48-year-old fit enough to do that. So, what are we thinking?
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, when looking to hit the ball a bit further, there's so many elements that come into play. Obviously, club manufacturer, skill acquisition, but the biggest thing for obviously your amateur golfer and club player is a lack of mobility and power, or strength as well. Yeah. So what we're going to do today, we're going to touch more on the power and strength side of things today, not so much the flexibility. We'll do that over the course of the next 12 weeks, just to keep you mobile, obviously away from the skills that you're doing for your Ironman. Yeah. So obviously power is your strength times speed, so your ability to move fast really, and obviously do that in a powerful motion. So today I'm going to show you a couple of exercises going to allow your body to do that. Okay. So the first exercise we're going to be doing is just an easy bodyweight squat. So I just want to see how you move in a squat
pattern. Easy for a personal trainer.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Okay.
So what I'm looking for you to do, I want you to address your feet roughly around shoulder width apart, toes ever so slightly flared out, and for your stability standpoint, I want your arms just out in front, and you're just going to control down into a squat pattern, and then to standing, just where you feel comfortable.
Okay.
Good. Keep your knees wide, and then your weight evenly distributed through your foot. Nice work. And with regards to your depth, you can just not go as deep, okay?
Okay. So, I mean, it feels quite tricky.
Yes, definitely. Again, the squat is quite a hard movement to master. There's quite a few, obviously, elements we need to work on, bit of skill to develop as well, but we will do that over the next 12 weeks. Don't worry too much about that. How we can make it a little bit easier, so I can imagine with your training for your Ironman, you're obviously quite tight. So therefore, what we can do is elevate our heels. So we'll use the putting mat just behind you. So I just want you to address a squat position, perfect.
Yeah.
And then from there, now I want you to go through that same movement pattern, and you'll feel how much easier that is. Yeah, perfect.
So if you're trying this at home and you're struggling to get down initially, find something, I mean, that's what, an inch and a half, 2 inches high?
Yeah, perfect.
Just takes away the strain.
Yeah, perfect. It helps open up your ankles into your hips and allow that easier range of motion as well.
Brilliant. Okay.
So that's quite a regressed version. Now there's ways that we can add resistance at home. The first one is adding time under tension. So what I want you to do now is address that same squat position, but now all we're looking to do is add a slow tempo on the way down. So think about 3, 2, 1, a slight second pause at the bottom, and stand up for me. I just want you to do 3 reps. And let's see how that feels.
1.
Perfect. Just a little bit longer pause at the bottom if you can.
No, it hurts.
3, 2, 1, pause, and up.
Oh, there you go.
Good. So straight away, Dan can obviously feel that's a little bit tougher on the old legs. Perfect. Great movement.
Oh, there you go.
So another way we can add resistance is by adding in weight. So we're going to use a rucksack today because we know not everyone at home's got a dumbbell or a kettlebell or a barbell that they can obviously incorporate weight into the movement. So what I want you to do, Dan, is just pop that on your back for me.
Okay.
Not too heavy, just a few books in there, laptop.
Tell you what, how heavy are your sandwiches?
I'm a big lad, I've got to be. And then same again, adding that tempo on the way down, not jeopardising our movement.
This is going to hurt.
We've got it. Control down. Nice work, Dan. Good stuff.
I mean, just a couple of peanut butter sandwiches there has made a massive difference.
And a bag of crisps.
Oh, crisps.
Lovely stuff. Yeah, really good movement.
Apologies for the grunting and the groaning if that's...
You've got plenty of excuses, certainly with all this work you're doing for your Ironman, so well
done. Okay.
So straight away, there's a couple of ways that we can add resistance to a simple movement as a squat.
So that squat felt pretty good. Again, nice, simple explanation. And again, if you are going to try it at home, just raise. I don't think I'd have done that heavy one.
No.
Flat. I think I'd have struggled.
Yes, definitely.
The pause at the bottom certainly felt like a good deep stretch as well. So we're now going to move on to a next exercise.
Yes. So as we said in the equation of power, we also need speed. So what we're looking to do now is add in a vertical jump. So a vertical jump is that same squat pattern there. I want you to slightly load into the ground and just driving up, catch. And then up. Have that.
What if you don't catch the roof?
Of course, not too far
so
away.
it's only 12 foot, you mean, you'll be right.
Perfect. So there is a bit of skill acquisition with the vertical jump, so we do want to work a bit with this before we do work into the vertical jump. So what we're looking to do, Dan, is just load into that partial squat position so you're not as deep, and then just driving up. Good stuff, good stuff. Not as easy, give it a couple of goes.
I think I need a sports bra on for this.
Good stuff. And that amortization phase, that phase where we touch the floor, let's just try and speed it up now. So straight into it again if we can do something there. Yep, nice and speed.
Okay, right.
Perfect. Nice work, and rest there for me, Dan. So not only is this developing our speed, it's also looking to use the floor to help with that ground reaction force that's prevalent throughout the golf swing. Okay,
excellent. Brilliant. Good exercise that. I'll give it one more go. Certainly working up a little bit of cardio.
Perfect, nice work.
And I can feel it stabilising my ankles or land.
Yes, definitely.
I'm out of breath.
It's our take over for a moment.
You think I'd be fit, wouldn't you?
So with this, obviously, it is a bit of a skill acquisition movement, so get used to it. Because of the intensity as well, you don't want to do too much too soon. So even 6 to 8 reps is good enough for a set, and I'd recommend about 4 sets of that with about 9 seconds rest in between. Okay,
starting to feel a little bit worn out here. Thanks for this. Okay, so third exercise, and again, like I say, all these things, hopefully, as you've explained, are things you can work on at home. Not long now till golf reopens, and you might want to do these before we play. Yeah. Certainly before you go out and have a game as well, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
I can feel my body getting ready and warmed up for a game of golf.
Yeah, you're certainly primed the body ready to move, definitely.
Brilliant. Okay, third one.
Yeah, so finally we're going to combine those two together, those two areas of fitness together. So obviously you've got your speed, you've got your strength, so now we're going to combine them. So a good way to work on improving your club head speed is over speed training. So this is where we obviously swing with intent. So we're trying to get our body to realise its capabilities. Yeah. So so you can obviously swing quicker than what you do.
So just smash it.
Exactly, yeah. So for this purpose, we're not going to swing a golf ball. Sorry, we're not going to hit a golf ball. However, we want to see you swing that driver as hard as we can, okay?
Great.
So again, because of the intensity, we don't want to do too many reps, so I recommend a set of 5 will be perfect.
Okay.
So from there...
And just as if I was setting up...
As if you were setting up to hit, yeah, exactly, yeah. Just to start with, at the start of the set, just ease into it, so maybe just go about 100%, so a normal swing.
Just about 100%.
and now, let's just try and give it a bit more for these final 2 or 3 reps. You got it.
I was.
Lovely stuff, lovely stuff.
A bit more.
Yeah, really nice. You can really hear the club head speed, speeding through. Good. And that noise, perfect. Good. So again, probably want about 4 or 5 sets of roughly 5 to 6 reps with this.
Okay, that felt pretty good. Again, for me, I do feel like I'm out of control there. If there was a ball there, I don't know where it'd go.
No, of course not.
It's important you do this exercise, certainly,
yes.
without a golf ball. So 3 fantastic exercises there, nice and simple. Like I've said, things that you can try at home. One thing that I didn't really mention is I'm not just spending today with Matt. Over the next 12 weeks in that run up to the Open qualifying and my Ironman, I will be spending quite a bit of time together. We're going to do a lot of work together, and I'm hoping that we'll do quite a few of these videos that won't just help me, but they'll help the golfers out there. If you do though want to get in touch with Matt yourself, Matt, how can people do that?
Yeah, so my website's got plenty of information, so that's www.prfm18.co.uk, and you can also catch me on my Instagram, which again is at prfm18.
Brilliant. I mean, Matt's Instagram is really kicking on nicely now. Lots of good free information that you can learn about golf fitness, golf power, and I'm sure it'll help you hit the ball a little bit further this year. Thanks again for watching, Matt. Really appreciate you taking the time today to come on the channel, and I hope you've all enjoyed that as well. For now, that's it from us. I'm going to get out and do a little bit of practice. Well, now that the golf courses are almost open, we'll do some speed testing and see how much we progress the next few weeks as well. But make sure you all stay safe. Thanks again for watching. If you do subscribe, appreciate it. If you don't, click that subscribe button, and we will see you all very, very soon.
Cheers now.
Thank you, Matt.